juice, pop, water, tea, coffee. I do this every day, I swear I know it. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It has been a hot minute since I have made a video, but I'm glad to be back. I've decided to start it off with actually a series. This series is going to be called Rambles, and you'll find out why it's called Rambles once you get to watch a few of those episodes. I'm actually excited. I got a lot of things planned. Without further ado, I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. The holidays are upon us. Best time of the year, crowded malls, no parking spots, just all together a big ball of emotion and stress. But you know what, overall it's worth it, because at the end of the day you get to be with your family and enjoy this amazing time. It's also a great time for traveling. Traveling is very, very crucial in this time of year. So we'll start off by, you're ready for Christmas, you purchased your ticket, you're ready to go, you pack your bags, it's the day you travel. And if you're in Canada, you know exactly what I mean by there's a wrath going on outside, and it's probably a blizzard and the disaster that is happening out there. People don't usually leave their houses, but you have to leave because you purchased this ticket and it was super expensive. So first off the bat, you're just already fumbled up and stressed. You already packed your bags and you're just trying to get to the airport. The drive was horrific and it took you forever. You're about an hour late, but you check your app and luckily the flight is delayed, which, I mean, go figure. You get to the airport, you're yelling at the customer service agent, what's going on? Where do I put my bag? I can't find this, I can't find that. Let me just stop you right there with all this commotion. You need to take a minute and breathe and realize that, yelling and screaming and throwing your bags around and swearing is not gonna make it go any faster for you. That bad vibe, that negativity, that bad energy that you just started off with has continued to follow you throughout the airport. It's like you're leaving a mist in the airport, and it's really contagious. You get your bags through security, you see the lineup, it's ridiculously long, which is no surprise. So now you're past security, and your next mission is to find your gate. So usually when you walk in and you're looking around and fumbling and looking at your boarding pass and all that, 99.9.9.9.9, that's not even a thing, but I just made it a thing, percent of the time there's a wall with all the flights and all the gates. Usually you would look there and it would give you your answer. People usually don't look at the wall and they just start screaming around and calling people, and anybody that walks by them, they stop them and just stop, just breathe, husa. The wall's right there, it says everything. It says your flight, airline, gate. That's all you need to know. It'll direct you in your right direction. And I'm sure that once you get on the plane, you finally put your bag up top, you're finally seated, you have your seat, you know now that you can push back and leave. Our goal is to make sure that you get out as soon as possible. That, we're late, there's snow outside, it's crazy conditions. Please understand that our goal is to make sure that everything is safe, orderly, and that we're able to take off, okay? So if you are gonna stop all your flight attendants every 5 seconds with a new question, it's not gonna get done. It's just not. It's physically impossible. We are human beings. And some of those questions when you're seated include but are not limited to, can I have some water? No. The answer is no. You cannot have some water. You're gonna have to wait until we are up in the skies, and we will be more than happy to come by with service, which includes water. Other questions that we get asked, what time are we getting there? Well, I will tell you what time we're getting there when we actually push back, when we actually move. We're still parked, I don't know, we're not up in the air. And so we start our safety demo. We are showing you all kinds of things. We got our little dance going on, and the flight attendants, they actually put so much love and effort into the safety demos. Like most of the flight attendants on most airlines, they really enjoy the safety demo because that's one of the critical parts of the flight. That is one of the things that we connect with you as a passenger the most. So, we get the direct eye contact going. It's a good time for me to catch the vibe, to see what kind of flight this is gonna be. I can kind of sense off the energy that's being thrown at me. So it's very important that you do pay attention to those announcements and take in what is being said. So now we got the door closed, we got our checks good, the announcements are done, everybody's cool and dandy. We do have half the aircraft that's a little bit cranky because of the delays, but We do our pushback. We're about to take off. We're gonna do a little bit of de-icing. So it does take a little bit more time, but at the end of the day, it's for our safety. Now we're up in the air and we make our announcements and everything's good. We're coming out of our seatbelts and we are getting ready to start our service. I understand it's not the most comfortable seating in the world on the plane, but keep in mind that there's people walking up and down that aisle, and your head and your arm, I don't want to sit here and be like, move your leg please, move your arm please, move your head please, move your this please. You know what I mean? Come on guys, just be mindful of that. When FAs are coming down and up and down, we don't want to have to constantly tell you to move your arm and leg and all that good stuff. And the reason for it is not only because you're in the way and you might get injured, but also because you're gonna hate me, and I don't want you to hate me. You're already really pissed off, and the last thing I want to do is piss you off more. We start service, we get to the front of the cabin, and we're starting our and usually in the beginning they're asking you, what kind of drinks do you have? Of course, no problem, my pleasure. Let me tell you what we offer. We offer juice, pop, coffee, tea, beer, wine, and I'm saying my list, I'm saying it with so much confidence because my vocals are so high. People 3, 4, 5 seats down, the rows behind, they can hear me. And I know you can hear me, Bob, don't play. I can see you looking at me, you can hear the choice of freaking drinks, okay? So I finish her and I give her her drink and all is good. And I get to the next row and the person, so what do you have to drink? You just heard me. And obviously it kills me sometimes because I'm like, oh my god, I just said it and it's so long, and why are you making me repeat it? And then I repeat it again and I'm thinking to myself, if I repeat it again to this row, I'm positive the second row is gonna hear everything I just said. You hear these questions, so when I get to your row, I'm gonna ask you the same question. So please prepare your answers ahead of time, so that I don't have to repeat the whole spiel, unless you like to hear me talking, which is a very rare thing. Most people tell me to stop talking, but if you really like to hear me talk, by all means. So service is done, all went well, congratulations, we got through it. We're still up in the air though, and we still got a few more minutes to get to our final destination. When you're done eating your snacks and drinking your liquids and whatever, is the time for bathroom. Now be mindful that if the seatbelt sign is on, that usually means that there's a chance of turbulence or danger or whatever it may be. Trust that maybe I should sit down and keep my seatbelt on. Just be mindful. When a flight attendant is telling you to do something, it's not to be rude to you. It's for your safety. It's genuinely because we care and we want to make sure that you guys are okay and alive and well, and you get to your Christmas destination all cheerful and happy. So seatbelt signs on, stay seated. But if you need to go, talk to your flight attendants. I'm sure that they'll let you know what the next best step is. So now we're all seated, we're all fed, we're good. We're chilling now. This is the moment when you no longer have to stress because you're already up in the air on your way there. All is good. So you don't have to, continuously ask, am I gonna make my next flight? Well, you know what? The best answer I can give right now is I cannot tell you whether or not you're going to make your next flight. However, keep a positive energy, a positive vibe. It goes a long way. And that's something that I've learned throughout my life. And I'm sure a lot of people will vouch for that as well. You get what you put out. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. When we land, you will find out if you made that flight or if the flight's gone. So people, just stop with the stress and the panic. There's no moments of serenity throughout the whole experience. You're no longer enjoying your flight. You're no longer enjoying the trip to your destination because you're so busy panicking and worrying about your bag and your flight and you're freaking out. But all of this aside, just wanted to say happy holidays, everybody. Please stay safe and remember that this is a time to be with your loved ones, to be with your families, and those moments are moments that you cannot get back. It's very crucial that you enjoy every moment, whether it be from your trip there and back to actually being there in their physical presence. And it's just these little moments that make something out of it. And also be mindful that your crew, your flight attendants and your customer service agents, everybody that works at the airport, they are working and they're not with their families at that moment. They're actually there with you on the plane. So please try to make it enjoyable. Remember to always deep breath. Relax. Life is what you make it. Stay positive. Positive energy definitely will change things around dramatically, and I know this from experience. So just remember that, you know, life is too short. Everything's good. You're about to go see your family, whether it be for 5 minutes, whether you miss Christmas or not. At the end of the day, you're gonna see them. You're gonna get there safely. You woke up that morning, you had a dinner, you had breakfast, you had lunch, you had a flight. You were able to purchase a flight to get to your destination. So things are blessed, things are good. Just remember to always love your flight attendants. Show them all the love in the world and respect, because what they do is very important, and they keep you safe, they keep you happy, they give you entertainment for your flight, and they make sure that you get there in one piece. So the least you can do is just show them lots of love and appreciation for everything that they do, especially around the holidays. That's a wrap, people. That is it, and I would like to hear more from you guys. Make sure that you share with me how you feel about it, what you'd like to see in the future, and like always, don't forget to comment below, like my video, share it, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.